Dealing with emotional heartbreak, trauma, and tragedy can often be a difficult ordeal to undertake on your own if you do it individually. But one local group wants you to know that they're here to help. Joining me tonight is Connie-Jean, the chairperson of Freedom. Connie, so great to see you, and thanks for being here this evening.
Yes, thank you.
And I understand that the mission of your organization is to uncover the emotional tragedies or heartbreaks of the people, the patients you serve, and helping them to rebuild their mentality as people. So
Yes.
can you tell me about that?
Yes, our Freedom Association is also called Beyond Abuse, Emotional, Sexual, Physical. It's based on a 12-step program. It's kind of an adapted version from Alcoholics Anonymous, but has a total different purpose and language. We focus on the core element of the emotion, what truly hurts our heart, and keeps on playing in our mind all the time, making us feel even more sorrowful and losing self-esteem over that. And in our groups, we focus on feeling empowered and overcoming it to become a victor and no longer a victim. We talk about different ways of choosing our way of living. We can make it a more positive way of living. For in the past, we didn't think we were even had any value to have a good life, and we choose things that are not always very happy. So now, with the 12-step program, that Freedom, which stands for fully releasing every emotion, dominating our mentality, we're going to help us to release that tape that often plays the chatterbox in our mind and move forward so that we can become a victor, empowered, and take control of our life in a positive way.
I also understand that you have 3 specific strategies for educating people on how to make better choices. So can you tell me about that?
Yeah, definitely. We actually work at working with facilitators. We train the facilitators to actually help them to run a group. We have groups, and we actually have sponsors that help with them on a one-on-one basis. So those are the 3 strategies that we utilize. So the facilitators are trained to run a group, and then the group are facilitated, and each group member chooses whoever they wish to have as a one-on-one counselor.
And can you tell me what are the types of people that you are targeting or trying to help within the community?
And anyone that's been hurt emotionally, like people who have financial loss, physical loss in terms of mobility, and or have been hurt in a situation of being physically abused, or have been in an accident and no longer have function to do the job that they did before. We actually have help people with the part of sexual abuse, if that should be an issue, even in a way of harassment with words that can be quite traumatizing, even if you're a very young person. We do address young people from 14 years of age and up, and there's been a lot of bullying going on in high schools and even grade school, and we're targeting that as well to try and make people understand that how to cope with bullying on a day-to-day basis, which they may be encountering in school or workplace or even in their home.
And could you tell me a little bit about your personal background and why it was important for you to start this organization and initiative?
Since 1990, I've been an advocate for people who have been hurt and traumatized. I myself was a survivor of such different types of abuse. Went through my own personal healing and still going through healing by utilizing the steps on a daily basis. And also I was helped many people on the journey and saw the results of it, so I decided that it was time for us to have a group to bring it more full-fledged into the community. And that was my innovation and encouragement of, just because of the friends that I had that utilizing the modeling that I had to carry on.
And finally, what is your hope, your overall goal or long-term goal for the organization and the project itself?
So overall, I would love to see it grow beyond Essex-Kent County. We are starting small here in Windsor area and moving out to the borough areas such as Kingsville, Leamington, Chatham, and then to move even further than that as we do get more and more members. Members are people who come to the meetings on a regular basis and utilize the steps to become their lifestyle. And
if people are interested in becoming a member of this group, how can they do that?
They can basically at this time contact myself, which is 519-325-0723, and or contact ba12step@gmail.com and connect with me through email and or through the phone, and I will put them in touch with the person that has been taking the facilitator training and setting up a group.
Well, Connie, it's always great to see you, and I certainly wish you the best of luck in fostering a positive environment for everyone to flourish. And I thank you for joining me this evening.
Thank you.
From the WFCU Center, I'm Kevin McShan.